Hey everyone, and welcome back to English Express.
I'm your host, David.
And I'm Emily.
We're so glad you're here.
Today, we're diving into a topic that's essential for confident communication in English: expressing opinions and agreeing or disagreeing.
Whether you're chatting with friends, participating in a class discussion, or even navigating a business meeting, being able to share your thoughts effectively is key. So, how do you actually express your opinion in English? Well, there are tons of ways to do it. You can start with phrases like "I think," "I believe," or "in my opinion." These are simple and clear ways to introduce your perspective. Don't be afraid to be more direct either. You can use phrases like "I feel strongly that" or "I'm convinced that" when you have a strong opinion about something. Remember, the key is to be clear, concise, and respectful, even when expressing strong opinions. Now let's talk about agreeing with someone. It's always nice to find common ground, right? One of the easiest ways to agree is to simply say, "I agree," or "That's right." You can also say "You're right," or "I see your point." For a more enthusiastic agreement, try "Absolutely," or "I couldn't agree more." These phrases show that you're fully on board with the other person's opinion. And if you want to add a little extra emphasis, you can say something like "That's a great point," or "I totally agree with you on that." Disagreeing can be a little trickier, but it doesn't have to be awkward. The key is to be respectful and polite. Instead of saying "you're wrong," try something like "I see what you're saying, but," or "I understand your perspective, however." You can also use phrases like "I'm not so sure about that," or "I see it a bit differently." These expressions allow you to disagree without being confrontational. Remember, it's perfectly okay to have different opinions. The goal is to express your viewpoint clearly and respectfully, even when you don't see eye to eye. Section 5. Real-world English, from movies to meals. Let's bring this to life with some real-life examples. Imagine you're discussing a movie with a friend. Conversations about movies are a great way to practice English because they involve sharing opinions, describing scenes, and even debating different viewpoints.
That new superhero movie was amazing. The special effects were incredible. I loved the way they brought the characters to life, especially the main hero. Did you notice how realistic the action scenes were? It felt like I was right there in the middle of the action.
I see what you're saying, but I found the story a bit predictable. I prefer superhero movies with more complex plots. The special effects were great, but I think the storyline could have been more engaging. What did you think about the villain? I felt like they could have developed his character a bit more.
Or let's say you're deciding on a restaurant. This is another common scenario where you can practice your English skills. Discussing food preferences, suggesting places to eat, and even negotiating where to go are all part of everyday conversations.
I'm in the mood for Italian food tonight. How about we try that new pasta place? I've heard they have an amazing selection of dishes, and their tiramisu is supposed to be the best in town. Plus, I love the cozy atmosphere of Italian restaurants.
That sounds good, but I'm not a big fan of pasta. Could we maybe go for Thai food instead? There's a new Thai place that just opened up, and I've been wanting to try their green curry. It's supposed to be really spicy, but I love a good challenge.
See? Expressing your opinion and agreeing or disagreeing doesn't have to be complicated. Whether you're talking about movies or deciding on a place to eat, these everyday conversations are perfect opportunities to practice your English. So, next time you're with friends, don't hesitate to share your thoughts and preferences. It's a fun and natural way to improve your language skills. Section 6. Spice up your speech idioms for opinions. Now let's add a little flavor to your English. Idioms are like the spices in a dish. They add that extra zest and make your language more interesting and engaging. Just like a well-seasoned meal, a conversation sprinkled with idioms can be much more enjoyable and memorable. Idioms are a fantastic way to make your conversations more colorful and engaging. They can help you express your thoughts and feelings more vividly, and they often carry cultural nuances that can make your speech more relatable and authentic. If you completely agree with someone, you can say, "You took the words right out of my mouth." This idiom is perfect for those moments when someone else articulates exactly what you were thinking, almost as if they read your mind, or "we're on the same page." This idiom is great for expressing that you and someone else share the same understanding or opinion about a particular topic. It's like saying you're both reading from the same script. To express a different viewpoint, you can use idioms like "to each their own." This phrase acknowledges that everyone has their own preferences and opinions, and it's a polite way to respect those differences, or that's just my 2 cents. This idiom is often used to offer a humble opinion or suggestion, implying that it's just a small contribution to the conversation and not necessarily the final word on the matter. And if you're unsure about something, you might say, "I'm on the fence about that." This idiom paints a picture of someone sitting on a fence, unable to decide which side to jump down on, perfectly capturing the essence of indecision. Or "I'm still up in the air." This idiom is used to describe a situation that is unresolved or undecided, much like a balloon floating in the air without a definite direction. Using idioms like these will make your English sound more natural and fluent. They add a layer of richness to your language, making your conversations not only more engaging, but also more expressive. So the next time you find yourself in a discussion, try sprinkling in a few idioms, and watch how they spice up your speech. Section 7. Your voice matters. Tips for confident communication. Here are a few final tips to help you express yourself confidently in English. Whether you're speaking in a formal setting or having a casual conversation, these tips will help you communicate more effectively and with greater confidence. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more natural and effortless your English will become. Try practicing in front of a mirror, recording yourself, or even rehearsing with a friend. This will not only help you get comfortable with the language but also improve your pronunciation and fluency. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. Embrace your errors as opportunities to learn and grow. Remember, even native speakers make mistakes. The key is to learn from them and keep moving forward. Listen actively. Pay attention to how native speakers express their opinions and agree or disagree. Notice their intonation, body language, and choice of words. This will give you valuable insights into how to communicate more effectively and naturally. Use a variety of vocabulary and phrases. This will make your English sound more interesting and engaging. Try to learn new words and expressions regularly and incorporate them into your conversations. This will not only expand your vocabulary but also make your speech more dynamic and captivating. Be confident. Believe in yourself and your ability to communicate effectively in English. Confidence is key to making a strong impression and conveying your message clearly. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak with conviction. Your confidence will inspire others to listen to you and take you seriously. Remember, your voice matters. Don't be afraid to share your thoughts and opinions with the world. Your unique perspective is valuable and can contribute to meaningful conversations. So go ahead, speak up, and let your voice be heard. The world is waiting to hear what you have to say. Section 8. Join the conversation. What do you think? So, we've covered a lot today, but we want to hear from you. What are some of your favorite ways to express your opinions in English? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to English Express for more fun and practical English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep those conversations flowing.